Welcome to How Do I See What's Being Done? In this tutorial, I'll introduce you to reports and dashboards. I'll show you the differences between the two. You'll learn how to run reports. You'll also learn how to create dashboards and add gadgets to a dashboard, as well as configure gadgets. Have you ever wanted the answer to some of these questions? Who has the time to handle this problem? How many new requests came in last week? How can I identify bottlenecks ahead of time? To find out what's going on in your projects, Jira offers you two solutions, built-in reports and dashboards. These both allow you to visualize your issue data and make meaningful decisions based on what you see. Built-in reports give you static information on a specific view of the data, whereas dashboards contain dynamic content that's highly customizable on many different views of the data. Let's look at both of them. You get a number of built-in reports for every project. Each project type has a different set of built-in reports, and everyone on the team can run them. Regardless of whether you are using Jira software, Service Desk, or Core, you access reports the same basic way by clicking Reports from the sidebar. Click each of our typical Jira users to find out about the default reports available in their projects.
Hi, this is Alana. I'm the Scrum Master for the Teams in Space project. To run the reports in my software project, I go to Reports and simply click the one to run. The report I find most useful is this Agile burn-down chart, because it shows the total work remaining in the current sprint and whether we're likely to meet the sprint goal. I can also see how past sprints have progressed. To see another Agile report, I can just switch reports. Another one I run often is this velocity chart. It shows the amount of work we're completing from sprint to sprint. It's helpful for us to see how fast we're working, and it's useful in estimating the work we can achieve in future sprints. So let's go back to the Reports page by selecting All Reports. There are more than just Agile reports here, like these issue analysis reports. Let's look at a breakdown of a set of issues using this pie chart. All these types of reports need you to specify what to report on, and by default, the report will run on all issues in the current project. But you can narrow it down by selecting a filter, that is a saved search, or even change the project to run against. We'll leave it at all issues for this project. And here we set the field. Let's leave it at Assignee and click Next. Now we see our pie chart of all project issues by assignee. And you can see Alana has the lion's share.
Hi, this is Alex. I manage the IT service desk. To get to my project reports, I click Reports. These are all the built-in reports that came with my service desk. To get a quick look at the health of our service desk, I run the Created versus Resolved report. This is the fastest way for me to see if we're keeping up with incoming requests, or if a recent spike is a one-time occurrence or the start of a trend. Under the Team Reports, this workload report lets me see how many issues are assigned to each of my team members. Looks like I need to send some praise to John for taking on so many requests. And SLA goals show me how our team is tracking towards each of the service level agreement goals we've set. Looks like we might be falling a bit behind on our resolution times. I need to check in with the team to see what's going on. And I also have these knowledge-based reports to see its usage and effectiveness. As the project administrator, I can edit all these custom reports to change what they report on. I can also create new reports. Jira administrators can also do this, but not my team members.
Hi, this is Lewis. I manage the Koala Uprising campaign marketing project. To get to my reports, I simply click Reports. Here you see the built-in reports for my project. There are a number of issue analysis reports. Let's take a look at this average age report. This shows the average age of unresolved issues and helps me see whether my backlog is being kept up to date. All built-in reports need to know what to report on. By default, the report will run on all issues in the current project, but you can narrow down the issues by selecting a filter. by component for example, or even change the project to run against. We'll leave it at all issues for this project. Let's leave it at the defaults and click Next. Now we see our report. Looks like we're holding steady on the average number of days the issues were unresolved, and that's good. Back on the Reports page, there are many other useful reports that I use to keep track of this project. My team members can run these reports as well and specify what to report on.
If you want some other reports, even more are available for download from the Atlassian Marketplace. Also, Jira administrators can create new reports with the plugin API. See the developer documentation for more information. Maybe you want to see whether your project is on track before heading into that daily status meeting, or get a quick overview of all your assignments and how you're doing relative to your team at the beginning of each day, or see if you're keeping to your service level agreements you made to your customers. Dashboards can help you in all these situations. A dashboard lets you see, at a glance, a real-time view of the data that's important to you so you can make instantaneous and informed decisions, like knowing the moment a growing bug pile becomes a problem, or which of the many projects you're juggling needs attention. Dashboards let you spot bottlenecks and problems ahead of time. Dashboards are extremely powerful. It's truly worth the effort to become a dashboard ninja. Click some of the common types of dashboards to see some examples.
Hi, it's Alice here. I've created my own personal dashboard. The Assign to Me gadget gives me a quick reminder of all the issues I'm currently working on. Sometimes I work on issues from different projects, so this is where I can see them all at once. And it's handy to run all my favorite filters without having to go to the Issue Navigator. Also, I like to see how I'm doing in relation to my team on issues for this sprint. So I created a filter to get all issues for this current sprint and used it in the Filter Results gadget. My dashboard lets me keep up to date with information that's important to me.
Hi, this is Alex. For the IT service desk I lead, I've created this dashboard. Some of these gadgets might sound familiar, like this created versus resolved, or this SLA met versus breached. That's because they're also reports. You can create gadgets from any of the custom or knowledge-based reports in a service desk using the Service Desk Report gadget. You can also create a gadget from a saved filter like this Open Customer Support Issues. Both of these techniques allow for you to reuse previously created components. The advantage of adding them as gadgets is that you can see them side by side, which allows you to tie together information and make decisions. You can also set auto refresh, which means you get near real-time results on your dashboard. The main focus for me here is to ensure we're meeting our SLAs and resolving requests as fast as possible. I need to know immediately if something is going wrong, and this dashboard does just that.
Hi, this is Alana. As the Scrum Master, I want to be able to see at a glance what's going on with the latest sprint. So I've created this dashboard. First, I can see a big countdown for this sprint using the days remaining in sprint gadget. And the sprint health gadget shows a nice progress bar, and it'll tell me of any scope change, alert me to any to-do or in-progress blocker issues. And the sprint burn down gadget shows me total work remaining and gives me an idea of the likelihood of achieving that sprint goal. If I see we're slowing down over time or are having problem with throughput, I could drill down in the issue statistics gadget. This will show me how many issues are assigned to each member of my team. I can see that some people are doing very little. Perhaps they got pulled off to another project or are on vacation. Well, but now I know why we're slowing down, because we don't have enough manpower to keep up. Each gadget on its own doesn't give me the full picture, but seeing all these together gives me the answers I need to make the smart business decisions.
Hi, this is Louis. As you know, I manage the Koala Uprising campaign. I like to keep tabs on the progress of my project, so I created this dashboard. I have a gadget that shows, in a pie chart, how many issues are assigned to each of my team members. I can click on a slice to get more information. Many gadgets are interactive. I also have this table that shows what status issues are in by assignee. This is based on a filter I created. Finally, I added this created versus resolved chart to see how fast my team is resolving issues. So, at a glance, I can see if anyone's getting overloaded, what progress they're making on their issues, and how fast we're resolving issues. Seeing all this data in one place helps me make decisions to keep my project on track.
Anyone can create and configure their own dashboards. Let's create part of the project overview dashboard that Louis talked about earlier. We'll go to Dashboards, Manage Dashboards, and we can create one here. Let's give it a name. You have two options when creating a new dashboard. You can start from scratch or use an existing dashboard as a template. Let's start with a blank dashboard. I'm going to share this dashboard with my team, so I'll select the project and leave it at all, then add the share. Now let's create it. We'll click it to go to our new dashboard, and here we can add gadgets. Let's take a look at all the gadgets. Let's choose the pie chart and two-dimensional filter statistics. The gadgets are placed on the dashboard, but they require configuration on what to report on. We'll start with the pie chart. This dashboard is just for my project, so I'll enter that. We'll leave it at assignee and set it to refresh every 15 minutes. Next, we'll configure the two-dimensional filter statistics. We'll select a filter I created earlier that gets the issues from the Koala Uprising project that aren't done. We'll leave the x-axis at assignee and set the y-axis to status, and set it to auto-refresh. Now let's rearrange the gadgets on the dashboard. Looking good! Now I can see if anyone's getting overloaded and what progress they're making on their issues. You can edit the gadgets at any time if you want to tweak them. Finally, from anywhere in Jira, click Dashboards in the header to return to your dashboard. It's like... Here are some tips and best practices. Avoid putting too much information on a dashboard. It's like highlighting every sentence in a book. Start small, then tweak, and evolve your dashboard over time. Make your dashboard as graphical as you can so it's easy to understand and you can grasp what's going on quickly. Then you'll be able to make your decisions even faster. Finally, for both your reports and dashboards to be accurate, they need accurate data. Ensure your issues are always in the correct status and when complete, have the appropriate resolutions. Many reports and gadgets rely on these fields. A built-in report gives you static information on issues you're interested in presented on a single page. A dashboard contains dynamic content that's presented side by side in gadgets. These gadgets are highly customizable. Keep your dashboard simple, relevant, graphical, and up-to-date so you can make quick decisions based on what you see. Ensure your issue data is accurate so your reports and dashboards are accurate too. If you'd like a project to practice in, you could ask your Jira administrator to create a project with sample data. Take some time to apply what you've learned in your own project. Open your instance of Jira and go to your project's reports page. Run a few of the reports to become familiar with them. Then create a dashboard and add some gadgets. Experiment with configuring them, creating any filters as you do so if necessary.